Alright, today I'm going to be making a muscle car because it's almost the 4th of July, and what's more American than a big muscle car? So, we just have to set it to a, let's look for a nice coupe or coupe and try to find something good. You know, we want something big, kind of impractical. Let's try to get one that's a convertible. You know, we can take the top off. So, let's see. Ooh, how about this? Alright, so want steel, ladder frame with steel. Yeah, it's heavy. Gonna get single digit mile to the gallon, whatever, who cares? Front engine with double wishbones at the front and a solid axle at the rear. It means it'll hit a bunch of pedestrians, but that's just how it goes. What's the difference between these? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, let's just go for this one. The detachable soft top. And let's make it something like a nice orange. Let's modify it a bit. Like a fire orange color. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. I'm not very good at the fixture stuff, I'll be honest, so... Actually, wait, it doesn't matter because it's a 70s car. That means we can just put some squares on it and call it a day. Square headlight. Square indicator. Yeah, that doesn't look good. There, it's still not that good. Oh, here we go. We can set it to the body color, I believe. And that looks acceptable. Here we go. Big old grill. Yeah. Square tail. Actually, instead of squares, should probably. Why is the game frozen? Oh. Anyway, we should probably instead go for these, because kind of fits the body of the car a bit, like so. And increase. Oh, can't do that. And I guess we need a third tail light. Yeah, sure. Use the paint. Ends. Probably. Oh, here we go. Transparent. To just have a appearance like the top's off. There we are. Then take this. Trim down here. So that. What? Why does that? Whatever. The window trim. Transparent. regular trim. Transparent. There we are. Yeah, it's a good enough steering wheel. That's not right. Whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, none of the interior is actually gonna work, by the way. Because I am a lazy son of a bitch. Can't be fucked. Let's see. I'm not really sure what to do about all this, to be honest, so I think I should probably quit while I'm ahead. So I'll just add in some seats and call it a day. Yeah. And what's a good color for the first seat? Is there like tinted? I don't think so. Oh wait, here we go. Why is that the only color leather can be? This weird pale blue. Whatever. Leather seats. I guess it kind of works like this. Yeah, not really. Not really at all, actually. Alright. Where did the paints? Oh, there we go. You know, now that I make the whole seat that, it looks terrible. It's like this flesh color. Oh well, let's make this rear wheel drive, of course, with a new engine. And there's only really one way to make a muscle car. That's with a V8 with just a bunch of shitty iron parts. Now, I'm gonna want this to be a beefy boy. So let's just crank up these numbers. Yeah, it fits. Now our goal, of course, is a nice 7 liters. Because of course. We are going to want this to be a bit over square, because it's not going to be able to rev anyways, so might as well make it just have a very long stroke. There. 7 liters. Just cast iron. Who needs any sort of balancing? Now I'm gonna make this carbureted, actually. Just 3 carburetors? Why? Well, whatever. We'll figure it out later with just some low quality gas. So I'm gonna work on some other stuff first, but just kind of give it very middling parts. Because, I mean, you don't really have to try. It's a muscle car. I mean, it's hard to screw it up. And that's an interesting look. Oh, there you go. Big ass air filter. That's what we want. And now comes the harder part, tuning it. Crank's dying, but there. Crank's dying. We use. Oh, this engine is not having a. Let's use a actual balancing mass then, cause that is not great. But whatever. Yeah. What's this rev to? 4,800. Wow, that's a screamer. Yeah, let's do the wrong thing. Let's turn down the cam profile to get some nice low-end grunt. And stiffen up the valves a bit. Compression, enough. Let's go to carburetor. It's actually about the right size. Exhaust is dying, so I should give it reverse flow. Actually, no, we want baffled, not reverse flow. And, you know, honestly, all things considered, it's pretty good. Make the manifold a bit smaller to push the torque downwards a bit more, but I mean, so far it's pretty respectable graph, making 268 horsepower and 380 foot-pounds. I mean, solid. We'll make the exhaust a bit bigger, so it's a bit more obnoxious, but let's see what this sounds like. What the hell was that sound? Huh. Well then, it runs. That conrod is not having a good time. That crank is not having a good time either. I think I've made it a bit too over square though. I'm gonna make it a bit less extreme actually. But still try to keep it, you know, spiritually the 7-liter V8 motor. Actually making very similar numbers, and the engine's not dying, and let's ignore that. You know, fairly respectable, but what muscle car would be complete without a supercharger? So we can don't really know what any of this means. Good thing there's that's a lot of text. That's a lot of text. Now we'll go to the very confusing foregraph mode and just hope it works. And overall, we just want to doing it fairly liberally. And now it's making 400 foot-pounds. Jesus. Well, good enough. Piston's dying, but, yeah, who cares? That, I say, is complete. And we should give it a name, like a... what's 7 liters in cubic inches? Let's see. 7.012. Let's say 428, so we'll call it the 428 Super... give it a name like the Hammerjack. Yeah, that's an American engine name. Now this is still the engine's poking out of the hood there. Hold on. Let me just move it. Oh yeah, that's the wrong way. Let's just move it downwards a little bit. There we go. Give it a manual 5-speed. You know, this is pristine prime condition here. I'll give it a clutched LSD, so it's uncontrollable. And we'll give it sport tires, so I know how to... a little bit narrower, actually, I think, like 200 width. Yeah, sure. That looks appropriate. And some offset. Same as the rear. That should be a bit more, actually. Yeah. Brakes, discs in the front with drums in the rear. That's how it's done. No under tray. 2 seats, yeah. They're there. Sport interior with an 8-track. Oh, it needs to be heavy too. Yeah. Yeah, sure. No ABS. Safety, basic. Springs, whatever. It doesn't need to be good at all. We do want a bit of toe-in to make it a bit more controllable. Well, that's a bit too much. We still want it to have a bit of oversteer. And the game froze up. That's very nice. Any day now. Okay. Yeah, let's make it a bit less aggressive. Actually, probably don't want toe in. It'll make it very hard to control. So we're gonna set that on the rear then. Stiffen up the sway bars a bit to compensate. Tune the brakes to be present and not dying. And that should be good. It'll be fine. Now we have to go here. Let's raise the top speed a bit. You know what? it thinks the top speed of this thing actually is. I'm curious. 167. Huh. 170. That's a fast car, so make it 175 top speed and set the bottom gear to like 35. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I forgot. One important step, we gotta give it a name. Now, a muscle car name has gotta be good. It's gotta be powerful sounding. And, so we're gonna pick some random animal's name. Like, let's just look up a random animal and see what happens. Like a vicuna. What the fuck is a vicuna? Whatever. I don't even know, but that's a good name. The vicuna. Well, we have an LSD, so let's put that in the name, like the Traction Max. Yeah. The Vicuna Traction Max with the Hammerjack 428 Super. Okay, now that is it's a good name. So let's export it and see how it runs. Alright, let's see how this thing sounds. That is very quiet. Well, let me turn up the engine volume. Alright, not terrible. And immediate wheel spin. Wonderful. Well, it is fairly controllable still. Like, I can just set this thing off in third gear and... See if the... Yeah, driver cam is serviceable. Let's see what the quarter mile is. Oh god, this thing is... Whew. Spending half its time sideways, but that's just how it is sometimes, I guess. And that didn't register on the damn time. Let's do that again then. And there we are. Alright, this is pretty fast actually. What? Why isn't it... Alright. .8. That's... Well, it's not great. But it's not terrible either. Let's take it to the test track. See how it fares there. Alright, let's do it. Honestly, I could probably just start in second gear, because all this thing is doing is wheel spinning. kind of cutting the corner, but that's okay. Brake, brake, brake. Shit, shit, shit. Intentional. Come on. Well, it's not good at braking. I'll tell you that much. It's not good at putting power down. It's not really that good at much, to be honest. But yeah, that's a muscle car for you. Not really that good at most things, but does have a big engine. It's good at that. Oh, and I just spun out in fourth gear. Oh god. It's 3 minutes and... Oh man, this... Well, it could be worse. Let's see how it performs on gravel. If I had to make a guess, not very good. But we'll be the judge of that. Oh yeah. It's just spinning the wheels. And it does not turn. Oh man. This thing kind of sucks. I will say, it does make you practice your counter steer. Oh man. Because you're gonna need it. Just set your foot on the gas for 1 second. And it just starts veering. Okay, 136. That's it's actually not that bad, compared to the other performance. I mean, it's still not great. It's kind of crap overall. Let's see if it can do donuts. Let's see if I can even do donuts. Kinda. Yeah, it can do donuts. Yeah. Could be worse.